ArchieLuxury channel, and today we're looking at the magnificent Mercedes-Benz 2005 SL65. That's right, this is a 2005 model Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG. And this car is absolutely amazing. 604 horsepower. That's a monster. Not only that, it's got 738 pound-feet of torque. And it's a lot of power, a lot of thrust for a road car. And it's a very, very amazing car. The SL65 is just how would you put it? It's a monster, an absolute monster. There actually are cars with more horsepower and better power to weight ratio. If we look at the 2005 Enzo Ferrari and the Porsche Carrera GT, they beat the SL65, except they don't have the torque of the SL65. And it's a very, very interesting machine. The SL65 features a twin-turbo 6-litre V12. It's 467 cubic inches larger than a standard SL600. Don't even start on the superiority of the SL65 compared to the SL500. The SL itself there is damn quick. Now, the interesting thing is, the standard SL600 is 0 to 100, 3.6 seconds, whereas the SL65 is 3.8 seconds. Why is that so? Well, it's to do with the weight of this monster. However, the SL65 has an additional 111 horses and 148 pound-feet of torque. So it ain't no slouch. This is a very, very interesting car. Twin turbocharged, intercooled, single overhead, 36 valve V12. It's an aluminium block and heads. It's got port fuel injection. 5-speed automatic with manual shifting. At the time, this was the monster to crave. Front-engined, rear-wheel drive, 2-passenger, 2-door roadster. And it's an amazing beast. Even in this day and age, this is an amazing beast. Prices for this in America, the United States of America, it was $182,720 US. Whereas in the colonies in Australia, it was over $450,000. 450,000 smackaroonies. It's an awfully lot of money. This example you see here on the screen is a very low mileage, fully dealer serviced car. It has low 50,000 kilometers, not miles. This is kilometers. What's that, about 36,000 miles on the clock? And this car here is a true testament to the ultra rich. This car here belongs to a good friend of mine in Melbourne. And I was very fortunate enough to go for some fantastic drives in this beast. An absolutely magic beast indeed. It's an interesting thing here. This SL65 has the full AMG treatment. The SL600 doesn't. The The SL65's got a more aggressive body kit that includes front bumper with a wider mouth. This accommodates the larger intercoolers. There's also quite a few tweaks there. The SL600 comes standard with 18-inch wheels, whereas the SL65 has 19-inch babies. And it's quite a few upgrades in this car over the standard SL65. Sorry, standard SL600. This car's got a wind drag coefficient of 0.93, and it is certainly a heavy beast, but a magnificent one at that. This particular car here is really quite rare on Australian roads. This was a special order only. Most people went for the SL500. The SL65 was a very, very special order. You could get the SL600, which was rare, but the SL65 AMG is super, super rare. And very, 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 very interesting car indeed there. Most Mercedes-Benzes are limited to a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. Whereas on the SL65, if you removed it, it'd have theoretically, it could achieve 320 kilometers an hour. But that's not the main purpose of this car. The main purpose is long distance cruising and overtaking on the highway. And this is the whole point. Going from 100 kilometers to 150 in this car takes no effort. If the tires can grip, you're out of there. It's like being shot out of a cannon. And these cars here are absolute gems. Absolute gems. High quality. And the amazing thing is that these can now be had for a hell of a lot less money than new. Amazing bang per buck. Over 600 horses. And in Australia, this example here is around the 100 Australian dollar mark. Now that's a lot of money for you Americans to contemplate, but you've got to remember this car here was over 450,000 in 2005. This is a low kilometer, low mileage, full dealer logbook history car. And it's probably one of the great dream rides of all time. Some could say this type of car is becoming very rare, with things like the Tesla providing high performance options for the future. This V12 twin turbo is a rare and luxurious ride I was fortunate enough to sample. ArchieLuxury reporting on the SL65.
It's got a great growl to it.
It does. I mean, no one could really beat you at the lights in anything, could they?
A Tesla.
A Tesla.
Yeah.
A Tesla could beat you.
Yeah. I mean, these aren't super quick. Like these are 4-second cars roughly. I think it's about 4.1.
Sure. I remember when that was just amazing.
Oh yeah. That was my dream, to have a 4-second car.